Hi. So this is a podcast. We haven't decided what the name is yet.
Great intro. Great intro.
Hey. So you think it's a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Podcasters, I feel like they're lazy fucking sons of bitches.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine that. They couldn't put the effort in making a video, so they just use their voice.
Yeah, like us. So we thought it'd be funny if we brainstormed ideas on the podcast.
For the podcast.
Yeah, because we get more time in the podcast.
To because then we can fill up space and then not have to sit here and be like, what do we talk about?
Right, content brain. Exactly.
So let's think about what our podcast is. It's gonna be dog shit.
It's gonna be that shit, right?
It's gonna be funny to
Maybe.
some people. Maybe. Let's hope. So what's funny in dog shit? Like maybe I mean, other than you, what is funny in dog shit?
I like Taco Bell. If like it's copyrighted, but like Taco Bell's funny.
well then what if we make oh, that doesn't make sense because we would have to think of like a way to use Taco Bell somehow without eating Taco Bell. It sounds stupid.
I had a burrito.
You did have a burrito. What was in your burrito?
It was a so what I do, I got this hack. When I go to Chipotle, I get the burrito bowl, but for like 20 cents they give you the tortilla with it. So you just take half the burrito bowl and you chuck it in the like tortilla. Now you get a burrito and some more if you want for the price of like because the burritos that they're a fucking scam. You can just get whatever you want in the burrito bowl, and you get so much more.
That's why I don't really like Chipotle. Like I personally go to Hothead. One because Hothead has never really had an issue where people are getting food poisoning, and well Hothead's is good. And their food is there's so much food in there. They stuff that thing with meat. I've never seen meat stuffed that much since my mom got pregnant, bro. Like
You saw that? Getting pregnant. I feel like there's someone a bit more understanding that's going on with the birthday. No, he this is real folks. Podcaster number 2. Oh shit, we need like code names and shit. If we're not gonna use our real names.
I'll be retarded.
Make it less offensive. Uh I'll be Jake.
You're the most Indian person here.
I'm Jake now, bitch. What do you want from me?
I'll be Rajesh.
Alright, so that's Rajesh and I'm Jake.
No, Rajesh.
And Rajesh is
No, Rajesh. G. Stop being American, Jake.
But now he saw his mom getting cream pied.
Dude, Rajesh's mom is
pregnant.
crazy.
So like, do you want to walk us through how you saw your mom get pregnant? Because I feel like that's pretty interesting. Like that's what the podcasters want to hear, right?
Well, I was a little egg. I didn't really know what was happening.
Let's see, I saw biology.
And then all this time, all of a sudden, it started getting flooded, and I couldn't breathe.
I was born young as well.
You're born what?
I was born young.
Yeah, I would hope so. It's like being born old would kind of suck.
Would that be like an advantage though?
No.
What if you like were born with the mind of a 30-year-old and like a kid and like you were fucking like
That'd be hella an advantage.
Like if you really you just look it suck. It's like people are changing your diapers and shit.
Well, no, you wouldn't need your diaper to be changed because you're potty trained. You know how to potty. What are you talking about? But I feel like being old. That'd be really weird to think about because no one would take you seriously. Imagine being like a 7-year-old trying to explain to some dude like some like smart thing.
Yeah, but like if you say the smart thing, people might believe that you're like super smart and take you seriously.
Yeah, but also them putting you in school would be really awkward too. Like, how would you do that? Like, you could like it's easy to say like, okay, this kid's smart, let's skip a grade. But saying this kid's smart, let's put him in high school, or this kid's smart, let's put him in college.
And like if you're in high school or like college, you don't got any social life.
Yeah, but then, well, I guess if you were born with the mind of like a 30-year-old, I guess you wouldn't have had a social life. So then you just kind of grow up being a weird kid, and you wouldn't be smart.
And you have a weird adult life too.
That'd be weird. I was like, we're getting philosophical here.
Yeah, that's the name, the philosophical dog shit taco Bell
with Rajesh and Jake.
Yeah, I'm Jake.
Yeah, I know you're Jake. Jake with his burrito bowl from Chipotle.
Bam. Yeah, I feel like my goal with this podcast is just make as much as money with this so I don't have to do a podcast ever again in my life.
I think that's the entire idea of working. To work as much as I can so I don't have to work ever again in my life.
Except for like the lucky fuckers that like
They
are
drive it
F1
now.
drivers, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Like I feel like that's the fucked up part about AI because it's not like it's replacing the fucking like because like in reality no one wants to be a McDonald's like waiter. I mean like
hey, what do you mean? What do you mean? No one's AI's not. No one's like getting replaced by AI with the.
no AI is replacing people, but no one wants to be like the fucking garbage man. Like people do that job.
Yeah,
It's a respectable job, but people do it because they want to make money.
the garbage man makes a ton of money.
Yeah, he does make.
Garbage man's never gonna go out of business. They make tons of money because they have a lot of health issues that come with being a garbage man. Hey, what's that? What's that beep? Is that a bomb on your?
The charge.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I'm
had.
brown. I'm not like whoa.
Oh,
Hi. Yeah, I'm the brown guy called Jake, and he's the white guy called Rajesh.
what do you mean I'm white? I am pure Southern Indian. You can hear it in my accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You know, I'm wondering, you have an Ice Mountain water bottle right here. What, in your opinion, is your favorite water bottle brand? Mine personally is Kirkland, the Costco brand.
Dude, like, what kind of fucking question is that? Water is water. Like, I don't know, man.
But dude, have you ever had Dasani? Dasani's like trash. Like I feel
That
like
is
I'm
pretty-
drinking just.
I
I feel like I'm drinking thirst.
yeah, because they put too much salt in that shit.
Yeah, I don't know how.
It's
Like,
supposed to make you drink more.
but drinking thirst, this sounds like disgusting. Like I don't drink water to want to drink more water.
I used to really like sparkling water and shit because it's like interesting. It's not like
Yeah,
normal water, but like I just got
I'm bored.
got bored of the interesting.
Now you drink what Diet Pepsi?
Yeah, dude, this is real. The only thing I've spent money on in the past year are Valorant skins and Diet Pepsi.
You know, I as a gamer, I can understand the Valorant skins, but the Diet Pepsi, come on.
Dude, I like the Diet Pepsi more than the normal.
I know some people like the diet flavor more than the regular one, but y'all are crazy. I have to have the like original Pepsi.
It genuinely tastes more good.
Okay, so I know you get Pepsi, right? But which, in your opinion, is better, Pepsi or Coke?
Like, okay, so I feel like that's asking someone if like strawberry or chocolate ice cream is better. It just depends on the mood. Like, there's enough of a difference between the two.
To make it a question, yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's not like I don't really give a fuck. Like, just give me either one of the two.
That's a valid take.
It depends.
Personally, I think Coke, I think, is more refreshing. Pepsi, I think, is just a better drink. I enjoy drinking Pepsi more than Coke.
Because it has more fizz and shit.
Like, and if it's like a hot summer day, I don't want to be drinking a Pepsi because I think it's like
Yeah.
it's got a taste that isn't as refreshing as like a Coke, but I'd rather drink
I
it.
feel like that's placebo and shit though, because I genuinely don't know the difference. Like, I can taste the difference, but I won't know which one's which. If you give me like a bottle of Coke and a bottle of Pepsi.
Yeah, I would agree on that. I just I whenever I drink a Coke, I just feel more refreshed. I feel like I don't need to drink anything. When I think drink a Pepsi, I feel like I need to follow that through with a water. You know? Maybe that's not a good sign. Maybe I shouldn't drink Pepsi. I have to follow it with water. It's like, oh, I love this food, but I have to eat another food to mask the flavor.
I still don't know what we're gonna call this fucking podcast. Cause like,
Oh yeah, we are coming up with a name, aren't we? Well, I mean, our energy is electric, so we can.
we have a Blue Yeti mic, which is we are using one mic by the way. It's two of us.
Of course, we're using one mic. You can hear it in the echoey audio quality in the library.
It's in the public library, which is
That's the mood.
yeah, because his fucking grandma had to get sick.
Hey, it's not my fault I got my grandma sick. Okay, STDs can spread other ways. Like, what? Okay. Okay.
Like I'm not concerned with the fact that you're like incesting your grandma, because like you do you.
It happens.
But I want to know how you got an STD, because I've never seen you with a woman in my life. Like there have been women that throw themselves at you. Audio listeners, this is real. I'm saying audio listeners, like there's fucking video listeners.
No one's here. It's probably just our friends listening to this, like cringing themselves off.
Or we're getting on YouTube and making Susan Wojcicki, give me that.
I'm not dapping you up.
Alright, well, we had a Jamba Juice or like tropical.
Tropical smoothie. Yeah.
He went into tropical smoothie with a friend of ours, and the cashier lady, which was apparently really good looking, very pretty woman,
She was pretty pretty. Yeah.
wrote on a cup, "Want to go to Hoka with me?" And he gave it to this fucker, and this fucker walks out of the tropical smoothie place, looks at the cup, and he's like, "Nah, I don't feel like going back in and talking to her."
No, that's not what happened.
That's what happened.
No, she said, "Is this cup yours?" She has a water cup. She says, "Is the cup yours?" It says Hoko on the front of it, but I thought Hoko was someone's initials. So I was like, "Oh, no, that's not mine." I thought like Hoko was the name. And then my friend, right? He we thought about it for like 5 seconds, and she was already done. She was like, "Oh no, that was embarrassing." She was like trying to hide in the back.
I feel like she wouldn't care if you went up and told her that you wanted to go to Hoka with her. You were just too much of a dumbass to realize what it meant.
Yeah, but I didn't go up there because I'm lame.
I mean, I'm not exactly the Rizzler, apart from what my voice might suggest.
But you haven't fumbled the bag as much as
I
me.
have fun with the bike, so.
Oh, have you?
Okay, eighth grade. There's one girl. She liked me. She made it really obvious,
Yeah.
but I like someone else. So I said no. And she like dated my friend, and
Oh,
then
that's even worse.
and then she broke up with my friend, and I was like dissing her because like she was kind of not that
Not the great person.
not a great person,
Yeah.
and she got us like in trouble and shit. And then this other girl, oh, I fumbled that bag really bad. I liked another girl at the time, but like she gave me a letter because I think I like got mad at her one time. Like
Yeah.
the next day, right? I don't know why I got mad at her, but like she gave me an apology letter that was 3 pages long during lunch, and I only read the first 1.5 page, and I got kind of bored of that shit. Like I'm gonna be for real. Like I know you spend a lot of time on this shit, but like apology
You're an asshole.
no, apology accepted, okay?
You're an asshole.
The point of the letter is to get me to be like apologize. I mean, not apologize. Like she's apologizing to me. So I read that. Like the point of that letter is done, right? I'm already like, okay, whatever. All right, you're fine. You know, we're chill. So I threw that shit away.
Was it the handwritten letter?
Yeah.
You're a dumbass. Because I'm gonna be real. If I'm like, I can't stand writing. So if I'm having to write something for someone, it's gonna be important. And if I'm writing a three fucking pages, if I'm writing a 3 fucking page note to somebody, especially someone of the other gender, you know me, I don't talk to girls. If I'm writing a 3 page note to some girl, it's gonna have some potent shit in it. It's gonna have something that's like something that means something. And then you just like have skimmed it and said, I apology accepted, and didn't read the last page. Like you're a dumbass.
Okay, but in my defense, okay,
Okay, let's hear it.
I didn't like her that much, okay, but I had already gotten the point of the letter. Right, you're not gonna like go through a news article about like a fucking genocide.
Yeah, but that's a news article. News articles being shared with like a million people. That's a personal letter to you.
Dude, it was like the writing quality wasn't that good, you know? Like you turn that shit in
Oh, it's kind of like there's like the rough draft, and you just kind of like throw stuff into it.
like I don't know, like it was just repeating itself at that point, kind of. Like,
Okay.
And then, okay, apparently on the third page of the letter, she said she confessed that she liked me, but I already threw that shit away, so I didn't fucking know. And then for the next 3 days, she kept like following me, and I didn't know why. And she like expected me to say something, and I didn't fucking know why. And then she finally told me, and I was like, "Oh, I don't see you that way." And then I ran away and blocked her and didn't talk to her.
You're an asshole. Dude,
And then, okay, a couple of months ago, I was on this fucking school trip, like
Yeah.
field trip shit. I see her, and she walks up and tells me, like my name, Jake, obviously.
yeah, she says hi.
And I don't remember you.
Hi, Jake.
I don't fucking remember you, and I run away.
Yeah.
And then I get Instagram a month later because I'm like, fuck it. And then she adds me.
She's still into you. It's so obvious. And you just don't. I mean, I guess if you don't like her, I guess it's like fine. You don't have to
Yeah,
get a girl just because you like
Yeah,
her.
yeah, like we talked on DMs and shit. And then I just kept sending a bunch of funny reels to her. Because
you're that guy.
funny reel on Instagram. I hit this share button.
And it's
Like put all my contacts.
Yeah.
So she got like 70 reels, and her mom got mad or something that some boy was like, she's like, who is this boy? Who is this boy? She's like, my mom doesn't, I don't want to get reels from you anymore because my mom found out. Okay.
My mom found out that you're sending reels to me in secret.
Dude, and then after that, she was like talking about like some fashion bag, which for $700. Okay, if you're spending $700
Yeah, they got really loud there.
on a box, okay, like it looked like a box to me. I expected to have fucking Bluetooth or like some fucking smart AI shit in it. Yeah, her was
Send like a missile to Cuba.
like a modern box. Well, the fact that it had high-tech stitching techniques. Dude, we figured stitching out
like the like
2,000 years ago.
like the 40s, bro. You got like every stitch to the man.
What? We're getting off track. So the girl I like, the girl I liked,
Yeah.
the right before Christmas break, right? I asked her out.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like me. It was chill. It's like a chicken. She do like a chicken for me. It's like, yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means lawful actually. Alright.
And then second semester, I like this other girl.
Uh-huh.
She has blue hair.
You.
She didn't have blue hair when I met her. That's not what she had like blue hair second semester. Like I thought it was like she didn't have dyed hair when I like met her, but like later on she got blue hair.
Mhm.
Shit, and I would like sit and have lunch. I had like lunch with her. I sort of just like have lunch with her sometimes, and we like hang out and shit. And like I asked her out, and she was a lesbian.
She had hair, of course she's a lesbian.
Dude, but like that doesn't mean anything. Like,
Okay, but that's true because my sister got blue hair and she's like
but like yeah,
probably
the only people I've seen with blue hair that aren't lesbians are old people.
old people's rocking colored hair.
Dude, old people rock colored hair all the time. It's like a thing.
Okay, maybe like coloring their hair. Yeah, I never see people like actually rocking like rainbow Skittle colors in their hair. Like if the color can be found in the Skittles box, like I don't see people rocking those hairs. Like if you can find your hair color in a Skittles box, you probably have some like you probably see a therapist. That's my take. I swear, people with colored hair always they always have they're always like some like weird depressed person. And I can actually vouch I can vouch that because my sister my sister got colored hair like implant things, and I'm not gonna lie, no hate to you, but yeah, I think it keeps with that trend.
Like for men, the indicators when they switch their profile picture to Ryan Gosling. My profile picture is Ryan Gosling right now. I'm unironically going through it. Like look at my fucking profile picture right now.
I think you're just specifically going after our one friend. Okay.
So I'm in.
I think you're targeting someone right now with that. I think that was hate speech. That was hate. Yeah, but I think you're targeting one of our friends. That was hate
You
speech.
know what's going on.
I do know what's going on. That might be a little true.
I'm fumbling the bag. I mean, there wasn't a bag to begin with, but I'm still
Yeah.
fumbling it.
You're just fumbling. You're just fumbling. Did you? You can ask. You didn't finish reading that. I still can't get over the fact you didn't finish reading that letter, dude. It's a handwritten note. You gotta finish that. It's the rules.
Yeah, but I was hungry and I wanted to eat my fucking lunch. Like, you know, they only give you 30 minutes to eat your shit, right? And if you're buying
Was that lunch?
yeah,
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
because if you're
Actually, not lunch.
buying food, right? You go in, it takes like a
Yeah.
couple of minutes to go to the lunchroom, and
Okay.
it takes like 5 minutes to buy your shit.
No, I understand that because like at lunch, I just got a break from being in school. I don't really want to read a 3-page essay on an apology letter. Like I don't like expect. Wait, was she Indian?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's 3 pages, you already. I mean, not to be racist, but if it's 3 pages, you already know it's probably mostly. It's probably just three.
What's my name again?
Jake.
Like, yeah, Jake.
What do you mean, that's my name. You're born with it.
I
Jake.
was born with Jake. Yeah.
Rajesh.
Rajesh.
I was born with it.
He was born with Rajesh.
I am Rajesh. I think Rajesh is the best name to ever exist, other than a name I cannot disclose. But I think Rajesh is the best name.
Do you want to like say it and we can like bleep it?
No, because I want to have to go through here and find out where I said it just to bleep it. That just sounds like a pain.
I mean, we gotta have no. What do you mean? We spend hours upon hours editing and fine tuning the audio of this podcast after we're done.
Man, we were sitting in a library.
No, we're gonna tune the audio. We're gonna tune the shit out of the audio. You hear that?
I mean, I'll send it through a compressor.
For what we're doing, you bitches better fucking subscribe. Okay.
I'll send it through a compressor and like get the EQ a little bit more like balanced out. But other than that, I'm not really
What's the current events? We can talk about current events and shit.
current events.
Current events.
This is boring. I don't care about the news. Like what's happening in the world? I don't know.
Uh,
What was it again?
that's a kind of controversial. I
No.
don't want to alienate half our viewer
Yeah,
base.
that's base. That is base. That is a base thing. Base? No, wait,
Is that for?
no, did you see? I think it's base.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
But I'm not.
No.
I'm not gonna say anything on that. I don't want to get. Let me see Germany over there. It's like the Germany during Axis time. I don't even want to look at that
Okay,
article.
hold up, hold up. Oh, dude. Slash. LSF. Live stream fails. You know that sub?
Bro, I don't go on Reddit.
Okay, well, I don't go on it either, but this is where all the fucking a big streamer shit happens. Let's see. Melina.
You just sound like the kind of person that would like.
Asmonborg says teenagers shouldn't be on social media. Okay, here's the thing, right? Our generation's fucked. Our Gen Alpha is even more fucked, but we're already fucked. Social media, most of the time, we're fine. I feel like it's only like I feel like social media we should have for middle-aged people. Cause I feel like middle-aged, their feeds is just like their fucking 30-year-old friend named Stacy. They met in sophomore year of college in AP Lit or whatever, and fucking she has a family of 4. Went on a vacation to Italy, and meanwhile, meanwhile, fucking
Joe.
yeah. Or Joe is looking at that. He's looking at his friend having a successful life, and he's fucking in a trailer park, fucking Eminem from 8 Mile, eating his Uncrustable sandwich. Like I feel like that fucks him up more.
But then genuinely, if he's eating an Uncrustable, like I'll live in a trailer park. Like Uncrustables are good. I live in a trailer park and eat Uncrustables.
Yeah,
That sounds like a life.
I don't like trailers though. I feel like if it wasn't for the trailer,
Genuinely, like if I had like as much money as I wanted to go and like live a lifestyle I wanted, I would have a small apartment. I would like call my own. I would just like somewhere it'd be tiny. It wouldn't even get over 1,000 square feet, right? I would have a tiny apartment, and I would have a hella, and I mean hella nice RV, and I would just travel all across North America and then get like plane trips to go into like other countries across like Europe, Asia, Africa, maybe.
here's where I fucking disagree with you. I don't want to live in an RV because I don't like the idea of shitting in an RV. Because that's like when I think about living somewhere, like the first thing my mind goes to is shitting there and how I'm gonna like
That
fucking
was a
hang out with
shitting
the.
experience.
Well,
How well, it makes sense because I mean, sorry to our female listeners, but like,
we're not gonna have female listeners.
okay, but like
Who wants to listen to this shit?
like, I don't know if female listeners can relate, but like for a guy, shitting is your meditation. Like the time I think the most is when I'm shitting.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like scrolling some YouTube video, but if I forget my phone and I'm already like halfway through the shit, I'm thinking like
You're not pausing the shit to go get your phone. Right?
yeah, no. No one pauses this shit. That's horrible.
Did you do that? I mean, I feel like I've done that before.
I've never paused
I've
shit.
paused this shit to go get toilet paper when I was alone.
Okay, well, doing toilet paper's fine. But like I was home alone when I did that, so I was just kind of walking around my house naked and it felt weird.
I feel like having a president that's been in a Home Alone movie is just something that you see. Other countries have had female leaders and be like president or prime minister and shit.
Mhm.
America has had a Home Alone actor be president. So I don't really see anyone else fucking topping that shit.
That is kind of hard to top. I mean, like whatever you think politically of that man, I think that it's kind of cool that he was a Home Alone actor.
Yeah, like
That's an impressive thing to be on your resume.
that's the baseline, right?
That's just how you become a cool guy.
Like he could be racist,
He
sure.
could be like the worst person in the world, but if he was a Home Alone actor, like it's fine.
I mean, it's not fine.
It's fine.
I feel like
You can wave it. Sounds good.
I feel like
I wonder if there is anything you could do that can like wave everything bad you've done. Like if humanity was like about to get absolutely screwed and you did something to save it. Like, would it wave everything you've
I
done?
feel like do you think if Hitler found a cure for cancer, people would like? It's like
No, you know what they would do? You know what they would do? They'd be like, "Well, you found the cure to cancer by like testing on like people and stuff." And like,
yeah, but like that is fucked up. But I feel like okay, let's say in an alternate fucked up world,
okay.
Hitler lives, like he didn't kill himself. He didn't take the low tier god route,
Yeah.
right? He didn't kill himself. He got in prison and shit. And let's say in prison somehow he finds the cure to cancer.
Before he gets like executed.
Yeah,
Would they cancel the execution?
if he found a cure for cancer.
Okay, well, genuinely, like, if I mean, personal opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Hitler, I would want him dead as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But if he also started like in the middle of prison telling me like the cure to cancer, I would let him live a little bit and just hear the bro out. Alright? I would be like, okay, well he's actually talking some facts right now. Maybe I'll write some notes down. Maybe we can like extend it, postpone his execution.
Yeah, maybe like maybe if he contributes something to humanity, he gets a month of life.
Every time he makes a big contribution, he gets another 2 months. He's just in prison, like he's done that. We've done freaking school function. We've done that. We've done like freaking look how much else. You know how much else. I wonder what like the biggest contribution you can make to humanity is. Like people talk about world peace, but that's not happening. It's like what's the way to like resolve that? Like one thing I was always thinking about was like what would happen if we just made one government. I mean, World Cups would be really boring.
International sporting events would be kind of fucking bland, but I feel like we are gonna do that if we ever like become like a space civilization.
I feel like if we can unify for space, we can unify in the world.
Yeah, but only for space. Because here's the thing about going into space as like a fucking like if there were aliens.
Also, only smart people can go into space. Well, other than billionaires, but we don't care about billionaires. Billionaires can just die. All right,
I got the money.
But I feel like only smart people can really go into space because if we're putting the effort to put someone into space, they better be good at something, right? Like, so we're just kind of building a world of only intelligent people, which, to be honest, would be kind of a cool social experiment on Mars. It's like, what if we send a bunch of smart people to Mars and just leave all the dumb people out? Like, how does society build? Or does like everyone compete to being the smartest and then just collapses? It's like a movie. Everyone wants to take that as a movie idea. Just put us in the credits.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. We just fucking
Yeah, put a Jake and Rajesh. What should our last name be? We should be like brothers. Actually, well, no, we'll come up with the last name when we come with the podcast name.
Slimy Woe. Slimy Woe. Oh, man, I don't do shit.
Okay,
Super wrong.
I'm thinking we come up with the last name when we come up with our podcast name.
Yeah, by the end of the podcast.
End of the podcast. We end the podcast.
How many answers
will
are
completely work.
Okay, back to the two things about the RV and the government thing. I feel like the only way we unify is space government because if there are aliens out there with their own governments, it'd be fucked up if they're like doing trade and it's like, oh, well, you go to the Earth and stuff like that. Aliens talk like
just talk normally.
Okay, so you go to the Earth. There's gonna be three nations, right? You got America, China, and Portugal. And we need to trade with
fuck Poland.
Yeah, Portugal just fucking goes trade.
Poland doesn't exist.
It's like that's the only way we get real. Because it's so fucking awkward if they're like, oh, you guys just don't have one government, and you guys like.
Yeah, I think unifying would be like a solution to a lot of things. Because think about like the military spending, right?
Yeah, no one
if the amount of military for fucking like in the world, if we put that into space, that would do so much for us.
And like,
but the only reason we have a military is because we have different countries. And the only reason we have different countries, well, actually, I don't know why we don't have different countries. Maybe we need to look into that. I think because like some person was like, I want land, I want control. This is my space.
All right, so you figure first, make a world government, put us in charge, right?
No.
We came up with the idea.
I want to be the treasurer. I want to deal with all the money. So I can secretly take little bits of money out.
So maybe that's why there's countries.
Because everyone can take their own little bit of money out the treasury.
Yeah, that makes sense. World cabal.
What? Genuinely, if the entire world was one country, what would the country's name be? Like, would it be named like humanity? No, that'd be boring. No one would care. Like, oh, I live in.
Pussy Sarah 69.
But what about the girls?
Dick Slayer 20.
No, we're not doing a gamer tag. We're trying to make a global, like a serious global world name.
Dude, world leaders need gamer tags, bro. Like, imagine if someone fucking Joe Biden walking.
Yeah, I remember that. Army's gamer tags. Say Army takes over. Remember Army? It's like
It's fucking
Gamer Boy, Gamer J 69 is absolutely obliterated, Mad Kitty.
Mad Kitty got fucking dragged at that battle, bro. Fucking nukes went off. Like, god damn.
Papa Pussy just got absolutely wrecked by a nuke. Holy shit. The fucking kill streaks are going crazy.
Oh shit about the RV. Yeah, I don't want to live in an RV because
Oh, I forgot about that.
feel like I don't want to shit in an RV, and also I want a space to like hang out with the homies.
And also, where else would you use the bathroom? Like a gas station? Taco Bell? Like,
I have really bad trauma from Boy Scout summer camp once.
yeah.
The bathrooms, oh fucking god, bro, they were shit on the ground.
Dude, I don't
Like piles.
I hate the pin.
Like you didn't go to the bathroom for a week.
It was like, oh, so. Dude, I actually hate the people that purposely pee on toilet seats. Like those people actually just need like
People purposely do it. I feel
like
like
when
it's
they
like an accident.
no. There's people that actually just go in there and just pee on the toilet seat. Like they just try to use.
Like that's not the game, right? It's for the game. Like that's not a hater thing. That's they're fucking in it for the game.
But like if you poop on the floor, there's something wrong with you. Like you didn't actually do that.
I mean,
People pooping in urinals.
okay, well, pooping in the urinal is actually fucking like that's like a dominance display. Like, you don't fuck with the guy pooping in the urinal. Like you go to prison, fuck beating up the biggest guy in the yard, shit in the urinal, bro. Like no one's gonna fucking mess with you unless you shit on the urinal.
Yeah.
Like you walk in, you shit on the urinal, and you maintain eye contact with anyone that comes in. Don't say a single fucking word.
Pants fall down. Hanging out forward.
And then you have a little roll of like fucking toilet paper, and you hold it in each hand. 2 rolls. And you're just fucking sitting there. Right? Like no one's fucking.
You become the urinal.
You become the urinal, yeah. And people fucking piss on you. It's worse if you're shitting on the ground than pissing on the toilet seat. Because pissing on the toilet seat is like, what if I was like evil today? I feel like shitting on the floor needs more effort because you gotta like actually crouch down and do it. It's not like a.
What do you mean? If I was evil today?
So I feel like from the perspective of the guy like pissing on the
Like
toilet.
what? So devious. Like what?
It's like a little nice decision, you know, like you know when you do something super stupid, but like you only have like a second to think about it.
No, I feel like if I'm peeing on the toilet seat, I'm going into that stall knowing what
They got fucking levels of crime. It's like meditated pissing on the toilet, doing it right then.
If I'm gonna piss, I'm gonna piss on that seat. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like plan it out. I'm gonna like drink a bunch of water beforehand. Like I'm about to go through that. I'm gonna piss.
Dude.
I'm gonna really keep leaving the RV. So like you were talking about like, you don't want to like poo in an RV, right?
And the other thing about the RV,
Yeah.
I just like home.
That's why I said
Because I also don't want to drive around in an RV.
Yeah,
If I get rich, I want to drive around in a fast car and be rich enough that I can pay the speeding tickets.
That's why I would say I have an apartment because I was just on a trip, right, to Kentucky, like middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And all I'll say is getting back to my house is like the best feeling because it's just your house. Like you control the house, everything in it. Like it's set up to what you like. It's
Yeah, like
you go.
It's the right temperature and shit, and like
It just
fucking home.
feels good to
Yeah.
be in there, right?
Like fucking go to the
Like
basement, you
you're
see the bodies, and you just feel at home, you know.
well, you know who they are. You can identify.
Yeah, like
everyone else can
like
identify.
if my RV, like if I like I don't know who those bodies are.
No one knows that's Sammy, Terry, and Davy, but like you do because it's your home and you just
Your
feel
home
great.
boys, you know.
Yeah. What are you talking about? So if you don't know, we're creating a podcast right now.
Because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Because we in study hall we go to the library because they have lunch and they can go to the library.
Yeah.
And we sit in a table and we talk about shit. And I thought it'd be really funny if it was a podcast. And we spent 15 minutes debating about like car sex. I think.
Yeah, I think
The car sex from the Disney movie Cars, not like Toyota Prius X. Like
no, because of that one kid. I can't say his name, but like you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, that's what we were chilling about. And we were with my friends. Can we talk about you know who if we like just don't mention the name?
Probably.
Is that like a
I mean, it's not like if you say it, because like if it's kind of like hinted at someone and then said something like really mean about them, like
Yeah.
that's just kind of
that's kind of mean.
like when I was saying like I mean, Jake is a pretty cool guy. But if I was saying like, that one guy, like the guy who starts with like a J, he's like an absolute dumbass, and
So yeah,
he goes off, and he's like absolutely
make it as discreet as possible.
okay,
So
okay.
our friend had an ex now, right? And he was dating her, and she had
Instantly not discreet to anyone who listens to this.
fuck. Oh yeah, okay. Well, if we put it on YouTube, I don't think people are gonna know who our friend is or their ex.
Dude, we should make a secret. Like, we should post this like a secret YouTube channel. Cause
Yeah, yeah,
I heard this. Like, I get fucked.
yeah. Me too, probably.
Yeah.
They don't. No one can recognize their voices on the internet, right?
And plus, even if this does blow up, what more parents gonna listen to it? No.
No, yeah.
Like, I probably get spotted by like my sisters or something.
Maybe the first 10, 20 minutes of every podcast, we just have like filler goody two shoe shit, and they click off because it's so boring.
No,
To the real shit.
no. I know my parents. They would be waiting. They just to listen to it because it just be like laughing. Just want to hear what I'm saying. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm the kind of
Have
person
you
that just
said anything bad, super bad so far?
we
Just
talk
like
pretty bad about my sister.
okay, but like it's your sister, like
Yeah,
like it's
it's-
family.
and I talked about my mom and my dad having, and I talked about my grandparents.
That's fine, it's fine. No one's gonna find out. But
I wasn't thinking when I said that. I just want to make a disclaimer. So the podcast.
disclaimer: we are not talking about any individual. We're just talking about red flags.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about red flags.
Yeah,
So if you can use,
when
if you know about the situation, you know about the situation.
you
You know what
don't,
I'm
you
talking
don't.
about.
Yeah, there's two people that probably know
So
what the fuck you're talking about.
one thing I don't really like one really massive red flag is when things are one way. Like I do something to you, but you can't do that same thing back to me.
That's the thing. That was the main thing because they were like, you can, you can't follow or have women on your social media and talk to them, but I can have
Well,
men.
not in the mean. I mean, yeah.
That is red flag in general.
That is a red flag. I would say you're being very undiscreet. You're basically giving up what happened.
I'm not giving up anything that's happening. Also, I feel like another big red flag is just texting first.
What?
I,
Someone's gonna do it. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I feel like it's
Like if I'm always texting first, that's something. That's probably not a good sign.
but okay. I've also come to learn that this doesn't mean anything because I have like my best friend. I've known him since second grade. He is a fucking introvert, and he just won't text anyone first.
Yeah.
Like if people stop texting him first, he still cares for us as friends. He would just stop talking to us.
For me, I just don't care about my friends. If I don't text you, it's because I just literally don't care.
You don't think we'll be best friend forever?
Oh no, I'm gonna leave you as soon as I get out of high school, which is next year. So see, boys.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
um,
But no, for me, I have a really short attention span. I have ADHD, like not properly diagnosed, but it's obvious. It's pretty obvious. Yeah. So I my attention span is so short. Like I'll be like hanging with a friend and get like bored in like 15 minutes, and we'll be doing like a bunch of fun things.
podcast's been recording for 38 minutes by now.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk like
Fuck out
so much.
Fuck out of here, fucking fake ass bitch.
Yeah. Exposed podcast one. Pops called the library. I wonder if we should just like go and check out a book and just like read it and just like make fun of it. I wonder if they have the Holy Bible in the library.
The Holy Bible. Next week we're gonna make fun of the Quran. Week after that,
No, I'm just gonna make fun of the Holy Bible. I was just curious if they like just have the Holy Bible in the library.
I mean,
They don't say Holy Bible. It's Bible.
library is government funded with like taxes and shit, right?
Yeah, so like technically you should be able to.
It's in a church and state
But
and shit.
I was also just in Kentucky, and like outside their schools, they have like a flag like "God Save America." So I don't like. I mean, "God Save America" technically isn't specific to a religion, but it's also talked about religious stuff, kind of like the national anthem, which like "Under God, Indivisible," which is the debate.
Visible?
Indivisible. God's invisible. Oh, thank you. Just wanted to remind you, just in case you forgot.
I also feel like we're like in a weird liberal pocket of Ohio, where like
No, we're not.
I
No, no,
more liberal than like a
no,
lot of other.
no.
Mm,
This area is like particularly conservative.
I mean, I never really felt it though.
No, you felt it because you hang around smart people.
That's the whole thing about it. Dude, but dude, I'm not a smart person. Too. Like, let's face
I mean, but like what I mean is a lot of the conservatives that are around here, those are a part of like
okay,
a friend group outside of a friend group outside of like because Arnie has a lot of Indians
Mm-hmm.
and we hang out with just a lot of those kind of people because of just the classes we're in and stuff. And those people tend to be more
I
liberal.
feel like that's the thing with high school. Your experience is completely changed depending on what the fucking class you take.
Yeah, no, no,
So the AP classes are the fucking tryhard sweats, right?
yeah, really
The honors classes are like just normal people at this point,
yeah.
and the non-honors classes are just people that don't want to take high level in that class. It's just different social groups depending.
I will say, okay, I will say. So like I know this personally, like firsthand, because
Mm-hmm.
my sister, she has like she has programs that help her with learning and stuff.
Yeah.
And me, I'm the complete opposite. I have programs for like gifted stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, my like I get really good teachers every year. The
Yeah.
students
Okay.
I never get really students with like that are like really bad in things. But that's because like those are my experiences as like a more gifted child. Compared to my sister, where she always gets like the crappy teachers that don't care about teaching and
Yeah, and I feel like it's
it
fucked up
sucks.
when they divide you at like grade 2.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you should be dividing someone as gifted or non-gifted.
Okay, but let's
That's
be honest. But let's be honest. Sometimes you can tell when a second grader's stupid.
yeah, but
Like when you have like one like second grader that's like trying to like do touchscreen on like a PC. And I was said like
you know what's fucked up? I feel like I've I was pretty smart in 5th grade and shit. In 4th grade, I would go far as saying I was probably one of the smartest in my class.
that's not that impressive.
It's not that impressive. Come to middle school, I'm still probably one of the smarter kids, but like there's still kids smarter than me. High school, I'm fucking outpaced, man. There's fucking 50 kids that will eat me and chew me up for breakfast in terms of intellectual. Like they're so much smarter. And when I go to college, it's like, boom, it's over. You're one of the masses
I
now.
will say though, like
So
I feel like in our area there's a lot of dumb people who can be really smart. Like think of all those. I think of all. Okay, this can sound bad. Think of all the Indians that are in our class.
yeah, yeah.
They're like they seem really intelligent, getting perfect grades, and then like you try to like talk to them, and they have like really dumb opinions. And they're like not opinions, but like just their thought processes are like, bro, where are you going with this? Like we're trying to see
Like we should separate people based on race and put them in a concentration.
Shit like because they're Indians, but like I just noticed that with like there's a lot of like cultures that will force their kids to study and study and study, and they'll like, get really good grades, they'll seem really smart, and then it's like they're actually just like a normal person, which is fine. And if you just work really hard and you study and study and study, you're going to be smarter than a smart person because that's what you're doing. You're putting effort in and you're getting something out of it. But at the same time, it's like I mean, you're not smart. You kind of book smart because you practiced it a bunch.
He ain't from the hood. Okay, so we're in the which this will be our sponsored segment, but we don't have any sponsors. So if you
Sponsored by Ice Mountain.
no, it's not sponsored. Ice Mountain, not product placement. If any of you sponsors out there willing to hit us up, yeah,
No one's hitting us up.
but we gotta do it. So when I do the beep again, it's when the sponsored segment ends. So.
It's normal. Yay, we're back, buddy.
Dude does that, but it's like an actual beep. But I don't know how to do it like an actual beep in a thing. So fuck, you could have just told me you do a better beep than me.
Like that's a lot. It's such a freaking goofy ass beef.
Yeah, it's the podcast.
We're back in once.
Yeah, land of the living.
The land of the living. I ain't never.
You've never heard that saying?
The land of the living, bro. I would hope so.
Like you say that when you like take a nap and you wake up and like, welcome back to the land of the living, Buster. Yeehaw.
Of course, Jake says that. It's a Jake thing.
We need to lower taxes and
Increase government spending.
yeah. Yeehaw.
Smart financial decisions. You know, I think the smartest financial decisions is buying a body pillow. Hear me out. Hear me out. You gotta let me cook, all right?
Okay,
So
okay.
a body pillow when you're sleeping at night, if you're a lonely ass motherfucker, you're gonna have depression, not gonna want to do anything. But if you have a body pillow, it gives you like something to love and care for and hold at night. And because of that, you'll sleep stronger, more safe,
Do you have one?
and you'll wake up.
Do you have one?
And you'll wake up.
Do you have one? Do you have a body
And you'll wake up.
Do you have a body pillow?
And you'll wake up feeling better the next day, and you'll just be able to think better. You know when you like wake up and you all of a sudden like school seems really easy because you're like actually awake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever experienced that because you're always sleep deprived because you're up playing Valorant.
Not
Right? So
playing
like
Valorant, dude. I need to get.
like 2 a.m. this morning.
Oh yeah, I was watching a movie with a war movie. Okay, here's the fucking thing about war movies.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't play Valorant anymore because fuck school. I'm too fucking busy with that shit. I need to hop back on the grind later. But I was watching a war movie yesterday. Well, today it was two, where they didn't fucking kill off the main characters. Like it's these three siblings going through the war and shit. They never died. Like I've never had a war movie not fucking kill one of the main characters before.
Yeah.
Like they only killed the side characters, the main characters like close related to. But the three big main characters, none of them fucking died, bro. I feel like it's more brave if a director does that than if they killed.
Okay, I feel like so killing the main character
It's
that is
powerful, right?
that is something like depends that can have to exist, right? I feel like killing the people really close to the main character, like you if you're not gonna kill the main character, you have to develop
Okay,
perspectives
so
of characters
the
that
people
will
they killed off that were close to the main character, like I didn't feel anything with them. They were on screen for like
yeah.
5 minutes before.
So what I'm saying is like if you have like a person like a secondary character, like if your main character's not dying,
Mhm.
you better have a secondary character that the entire time was like the friends who like the training camp, they like grew up as a kid, and then you kill them off, like you're gonna be crying, right?
Yeah.
Because
Like
if you kill the main character, obviously it's gonna be
the
sad.
whole
It's the main
point about a
character.
patriotic like war movie is to make you feel more patriotic about the country, but like I feel like that is so much easier if you kill off the main character. Like I want to look up Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb scores of movies where they kill off the main character in a war movie compared to the ones
Like
where
a
they
chart.
like a chart. Like I want to see which one's higher.
That'd be a funny little chart to to make. Dude, what other things you could do with that? It's like see like
chart ones where I don't tie my shoes for a month and I tie it for another month to see how much
oh,
time
you're
I
talking about that, yeah.
yeah, how much time I lose tying the shoes compared to how much time I lose tripping on the shoelaces. Because I think it's more efficient if you
But also, I want to know what is like the impact of you always being worried you're gonna trip? Because I feel like there also would be kind of an efficiency loss if you're like walking slower because you're worried about tripping.
yeah, but I'd have to like walk at the same pace.
So you have to like consciously be like, okay, I'm gonna keep
Keep one foot in front of the other. Keep like shit socket.
be good.
Poop socket. Poop socket.
What?
Poop sockets. When you
Yeah. Or hear me out. Here's what you do. Just don't fully tie your shoe. Just kind of like tie one string with itself on each side, so your foot slips in there really well, and then all you have to do is just yank the two strings up, and then you're just fine. And I feel like it'll get loose after a while, like on your foot. But like all you have to do is just yank them up, and then you're done. I'll show you. I'll show you. The podcast won't know, but he'll know. Jake will know what I'm talking about. Do a little like. I don't know how to tie shoes. I didn't do this when I was a kid.
I still do the bunny thing.
Like if I did this right on one shoe and just tied it up.
Oh, okay. So what he's doing is he's tying up like a little knot on each of the separate strings so it doesn't trip him.
Yeah. So they're not like the laces aren't as long. So it's like
That's not tight though.
well, it's not
Like tightening your.
Dude, I tie my shoes in a weird way. I do them in like it's like one move. You know, like people do like the bunny ears and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like doing a bunch of moves to like tie their shoes. I do like the regular like cross thing where you just kind of do the basic loop,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do this, grab each one, pull across like that. You probably have no idea what I just did. The podcast people have no idea what I just did, but like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on from this topic because people have no idea what we're talking about. We're just talking about tying shoes right now.
Goody two shoe.
Dude, I was always a goody two shoes. I'm not gonna lie. I kiss up to my teachers, not because I want something from them, but because I just think like teachers have a horrible job that they shouldn't have chosen, but they did, and I'm proud of them for that.
Like I genuinely like I feel like we treat teachers really fucking badly in America.
Well, no, we treat teachers horribly. Yes. No, to any teachers listening to this,
They're getting like fucking
props to you.
dog shit money for doing like
She's just probably listening to this in the staff bathroom after crying because they had to like grade 50 papers while a bunch of kids were yelling at them for being slow.
there's no other job where you take that shit home. Like the amount of times I've heard a teacher be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take these tests home for you guys and grade them." Like I feel like there's no other job where you just have to fuck. That's like a part
I
of
think you get homework as a job.
what the fuck. And they get paid so little, bro. I know, like a lot of the time, like garbage disposal workers get paid more.
Garbage disposal.
And it's not like it's a bad job. It's just that like it's less like you don't have to get a degree for it. But teachers do have to get a college degree and they're paid dog shit. Like they have to do so much shit just to get
Yeah, and at the same time, I don't really want to spend all my taxing money on teachers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, give me like the shitty, like underpaid teachers. I don't really want to spend all my money on education because when I get old enough to be an adult, I'm not using that stuff.
that's the fucked up part though, because when
I don't want my parents to be educated. Fuck them.
that shit.
It's awfully quiet. You're just shaking your ass so hard. A little ASMR segment. The most inconsistent beat I've ever heard, bro.
Just like
Did you forget that we're doing a podcast?
yeah.
Right next to the zone. I saw in his eyes. He kind of like zoned out. He's just like, just like out doing that. Dude, I think Jake would be like the best beatboxer in all of history. Like I know Jake. I'm saying like I'll bring Jake right there.
All of Central Ohio.
Yeah. Well, the best beatboxer in Columbus, bro. Trust me, bro. Like, bro, I can literally way better than you can.
How do you judge someone's beatboxing? Wait, what?
What?
So, is there something called
Oh no, there's actually beatboxing competitions. Those things are actually crazy.
how do they judge which one's better?
I've watched some of them. Sometimes it's like a beatboxer will beatbox and it will just be crazy. Like sometimes like he'll just be like, you'll hear one, he'll be like, and you're like, oh cool. And some guy will just be like, wah, 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 wah. And you're like, whoa, that guy was actually fucking cool, right?
So this guy's cooler than you, and you should kill yourself. Never
Like, listen to a song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you listen to a song and be like, it's music. Another time you'll be listening to a song, your fucking body like, oh, like there'll be songs like the entire crowd will be like they get him hype, and this guy's just like,
Dude, that's it. Womp womp. It's the name of our podcast.
womp womp. Oh,
No, double womp. Double womp.
nah,
Double womp.
double D womp.
Double D womp.
So Sunday last
You forget like
Jake
trademark
Wall
that later though.
and
It's not like a timeless name. People are gonna be like, oh, womp womp. Like,
Bro, you listen to a Womp Womp podcast? Yeah, that's not very marketable.
yeah, we need a better name. The corner. No, something about corner. Like
Something to be a fucking library.
yeah, like the corner, right? Like what about
The Nook?
Nook and Cranny? Nook and Cranny.
Wait. What's in that rental like Cranny? Look, Cranny.
Grammys.
Cranny, Ranny,
Grammy,
Vanny,
Granny.
Canny. Oh no. Rhymes with Cranny. You can make a rhyme zone real quick.
Yeah.
Cranny rhymes. I'm really close to the microphone, it's probably loud.
Fanny, Uncanny, Danny, Annie, Granny, Annie. Yeah, my name's Annie. Not Jake. Wait,
What rhymes with Nook? Wait, they literally are hearing us.
Oh yeah. Thank God.
Nook.
Shook. Hook Nook. Dude, Hook Nook?
What the fuck?
Some joke?
Like, uh,
Hook Nook.
two people that don't read. Actually, you read?
I read a lot
Do you read a
at a
lot?
time, yeah. It
Oh,
depends on
okay.
the book, but yeah.
I haven't read since like third grade.
I read this dragon book the other couple of months ago. Here's the fucking thing. I thought it was just gonna be like a dragon fantasy book. Dude, half the fucking book is like a romance novel.
Oh, dragons?
Well, I mean, the dragons are fucking, but also the way the plot line is that she's bonded to a dragon, and this other guy's bonded to a dragon. And since she bonded to that dragon is actually like mating with that dragon.
Oh, their dragons like
Not forced,
so
but like You know what? We're gonna stop talking about the dragon sex, right? Then we're gonna move on to real.
I'm gonna talk about one thing though. I would love for like the Shrek movie, like the romance between the donkey and the dragon, to become a book. Just like to have that like they get older.
Yeah, how did the
and
donkey
they
rizz up the
okay.
dragon?
Dude, the donkey has impeccable wrist. What are you talking about? Like you would never pass up the ass.
Pass up the face, so like
I mean the ass, like the dog.
not the face.
The
Face is a donkey, man. Like I don't want to mate with one of my kind.
You don't want to mate with one of your kind? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So you want to mate with what's not your kind?
Well, like
So you want to mate with like animals? Why?
I don't want to date.
Like you're like race.
No, like ugly. That wasn't a race thing.
Well, like you said, I don't want to date with my kind, so I'm thinking like different
Me.
species.
Yeah, like I don't want to be with a donkey. They're ugly as fuck, just like me.
So you want to go with different species? You would like to date other species? You want
No, okay, you know, we're gonna move away from this
yeah,
shit.
yeah, I would move away from this.
What this space is gonna be? Oh, okay. So the case, yeah, the screen projector is. If I have a like 2-inch case, because I fucked up the charging port on this. So we got a battery pack from China for $20 that attaches here, and you charge the battery pack, and the battery pack charges the phone.
You use it as samples for the rest of the podcast. You gotta write it in the middle of it.
Fuck, we need a name.
We don't need a name. We can just name it the Nameless Podcast.
Faceless, nameless.
Nah, because I'm gonna start thinking the dream stuff, and I don't even want to get in there. I don't want the dream.
That's what the point of the mask is. And you can see
Okay, people are hating on Dream, but like, let's be real. Dream's big thing was he wore a mask, but like,
And he-
Joe's big thing is that they wear a mask. I
woman
mean, like mascara. So like, what's different? Okay, I'm gonna get hated on. I'm gonna get hated on. But
yeah, and we don't have a woman. The thing about this is though, no woman is gonna listen to this shit, so we can just like say whatever we want if we wanted
this is a boy-only podcast. I said like not podcast. But yeah, this is a boy-only podcast. If you're a woman, we will make sexist jokes, and you will have to deal with that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
end the podcast right there. Dude, we need a name, bro. Nook and Cranny. I feel like I like that name.
Like Nook and Cranny podcast. It's not bad. But what does that mean? What does Nook and
It
Cranny
doesn't mean anything.
mean? Like the Jibble Jabble podcast.
That's fucked up. Blue corner, because it's a blue Yeti.
But so you're basing the entire podcast off a microphone?
Yeah, and we're probably if we get a bigger microphone, we're gonna not have a blue Yeti, but like
It's our origins. Where we came from.
it's where we came from. Yeah. Get me in here, man. Tap me up.
Shit, I don't think you hear this podcast.
The tap up, bro.
That was the worst backflip I've ever had.
Alright,
There's this kid at my school. Every time I see him in the hallway, he just to dab me up. And like it's kind of sound weird. I kind of learned his hand, like the way he approaches it and stuff. Like I know how to dab that kid up now so well. Like, with like a 50% like crisp dab rate. Like, one time we dabbed to the middle of the library, right? It was quiet as hell. It was so loud. Like you hear like you hear the echo off the wall, and everyone looked towards us. And there were some guys in the back like shaking their heads slowly up and down, like damn, that thing was crisp.
what do you think is the woman equivalent of that? Like dapping someone up?
It's a better vibe. I'm not gonna finish what I was about to say. That joke is gonna remain anonymous. So, like, what would you think it'd be?
I think I'm gonna decline. Fast question on the next.
I said back then.
Dude, I feel like we might add more people to the podcast, by the way, because it's just the two of us right now. I feel like it's working.
Like, I feel like just the two of us is fine. I just feel like it'd be nice to have someone else to fill the gaps.
You need an even number, though. I feel like you can't have an odd number.
You can't have it on. It makes voting easy. So you like rule someone out.
Yeah, but like most podcasts have the bald guy, the good-looking guy, the people everyone fucking
You're
hates.
just talking about the yard.
God damn it.
You're still with the yard.
This is a podcast. Yeah.
That's where this idea came from. You got inspiration from the yard. I'm a sleep podcast because I'm not.
You're like the slime. You're the slime guy.
I do slime a lot.
Over me.
Okay. Oh, there's so much.
We need a fucking name, dude. We need a name.
Dude, we're in a library. We should quiet down.
The, I feel like Nook and Cranny is really good. I don't know.
Nook and Cranny.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go to Nook and Cranny podcast. Say B. You're Jake Cranny. Rajesh Nook.
Yeah.
That's actually good.
It's good. It's good. Jake Cranny, baby. They don't know me, son.
Rajesh Nook. I like that.
It's actually good. All right, so we hit an hour. The yard goes for an hour and a half, which is like.
But we don't have to be the yard. We can end it right now because we're lazy, or we can make a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, but do we really know us by now? Fuck you.